I don't know if like that just went completely over my head, but I didn't guess a single thing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk about my favorite books from quarter one, which is January, February, and March. I'm gonna do a quarter two video as well after April, May, June. So after June, in July, you'll see a quarter two. And then I'm gonna do a quarter three and then a quarter four. Yay, I'm really excited to do these videos. But yeah, let's get right into this video. So starting off in January, my favorite reads. We have Daggermouth by H.M. Wolfe. This was my first 5-star of the year, and I am still thinking about this dang book. It is so good. This is very political. The world in here, very political. It's dystopian. So I really loved what was going on with that. It's true enemies to lovers. And when I say true enemies to lovers, they literally try to unalive each other. I mean, there was at one point where he literally stabs her like in the leg with a fork. So yeah, this is great. So the tension in here, fantastic. And it's multiple point of views, so we kind of like get into other characters' heads, and there's another romance in here that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I'm so excited for the second book. I don't know when that's coming out though. I think it's coming out in the fall. I could be completely wrong though, so do not quote me on that. Obsessed with this book. And then I want to mention another book in January, which is The Blackened Blade by Isla Davin. That one I didn't rate 5 stars. It was close though. I rated it 4.5. I listened to the audiobook for this, and while I was listening to it, I got not even halfway through and I was like, I think I might need to immersive read this because of how good it was. So this is a Why Choose Romantasy. And our FMC, this isn't a spoiler by the way, okay? Our FMC in the very beginning is unalived. But she ends up waking up 10 years in the past, back when she was at university. And it's just, oh, it's so good. And the men in this series, there is only 3 books out right now, and I think it's going to be a 5-book series, I believe. I haven't read the 3rd book yet though. I've only read the first 2. I'm waiting until the 3rd book, like audiobook, comes out, which I think is at the end of this month. So I am, oh my God, guys, I'm so excited for it. I've been waiting for this audiobook because it's just so dang good. I'm obsessed. Perfection. Love it. And I love when I listen to an audiobook or I just read a random book that I've never heard of before, and then I go into it thinking like I'm not gonna become like obsessed with it and absolutely love it, and then all of a sudden like it's all I can think about, to the point where I'm like, all right, I gotta read this on my Kindle. I can't just listen to it. That's what this book did to me. So if you're looking for a fun Why Choose Romantasy, The Blackened Blade. Wait, guys, I almost forgot. I literally had my list here and I forgot that this was in January. But the Mindfuck series, that one I rated 5 stars. That is like a god tier series for me now. Like, it's utter perfection. And I've been putting this off for so long, and I finally just was like really in the mood for it. Devoured the entire series in a very short amount of time. But to be fair, the books are fairly short. So our FMC is a serial unaliver. Okay, she is on her revenge arc, and her boyfriend happens to be the FBI agent working her case. If that does not get you to want to read this book, I honestly don't know what will. Because that should immediately have you picking up right now. I don't know why I didn't. Because this was so good. And Lana Myers is my woman crush. Like, I am obsessed with that woman. Okay, so in February, I didn't have any 5-star reads, but I did have 2 books that I rated 4.5 stars. So the first book in February that I rated 4.5 is Nightshade by Autumn Woods. This is dark academia, sort of enemies to lovers, I guess. Like, they're not like true enemies to lovers, like I wouldn't say they are. FMC Ophelia, her parents died in like a plane crash, but she doesn't think it was just an accident. Everyone's saying it is, but she doesn't believe that. And she ends up going to Sorosong University, which is where her parents worked at. And she ends up meeting Alex Corbo Green at the university. And he just so happens to be the son of the man that Ophelia thinks killed her parents. Yes, so we got some messiness going on there. Ophelia also has a stalker, and the twist of like things that were revealed, I guess you could say, shocked me. I don't know if like that just went completely over my head, but I didn't guess a single thing, which is no surprise because I never guess anything right, but this is really good. And then the second book I rated 4.5 stars in February is In the Veins of the Drowning by Kaylee Cassidy. Now, for most of this book, I actually listened to this on Audible. And let's just say the audiobook, phenomenal, 10 out of 10, spectacular, so good. And this sucked me in fairly quickly. So this is a romantasy, and our FMC is a siren. You know, I'm just going to read you the back because I feel like I cannot do the description justice. So we're just going to do that. Imogen Nell is in hiding from a cruel kingdom that believes sirens are monstrous, blood-hungry creatures. Hiding from a king and his captain who viciously hunt her kind. Hiding from her own alluring abilities by keeping herself from the sea, Imogen's bloodlust is dulled and her black wings remain concealed beneath her skin. When a neighboring king comes to visit, Imogen can no longer hide. He knows precisely what she is, and he believes she can save their kingdoms from an even greater monster. But Imogen's power threatens to violently reveal itself, and the two form a blunt bond that protects them both. They flee together, traversing waters teeming with the undead. As the lines between duty to their people and desire for each other begin to blur, Imogen worries her ancestral powers may not be enough to kill what hunts her. The only way to defeat a monster may to become one herself. This was so good. I ended up having to immersive read it like the last, I don't know, like 3 chapters. And I was like, no, I gotta finish it. So I started immersive reading this. Yeah, 4.5 stars. I am so excited for the second book. Like I'm really pumped for that. I think they might be coming out this summer. I hope. Because I really need the next book. Like, I am itching for book 2. Okay, so March was like a pretty good reading month. I'm gonna start off with the books that I've rated 5 stars, and then I'm also going to do like honorable mentions of the 4.5 stars that I've been literally doing. So the first book in March that I rated 5 stars is Bratva Butcher by TJ Maguire. Guys, this is the 4th book in the Bratva series, and it's my all-time favorite one. Like, I'm obsessed with this. Like, this series follows a Russian mafia family, and they are hilarious. I love them so much. And this follows their father, Dmitri, and people call him Bratva Butcher. This one, oh my goodness. There's something about this one that just really got to me. So Dmitri's wife was killed like 10 years prior, and he hasn't been with another woman since. He hasn't even thought of another woman or let his eyes stray to another woman until autumn, and he was losing control. He did not want to think of her that way because he felt like he was betraying his wife. But oh my goodness, no, the way I actually might start crying. The romance that developed between Dmitri and Autumn, one of my favorites. It was just so, well, honestly, it was honestly funny. Like, I loved Autumn, so she's hilarious. Also very, like, emotional because of what Dmitri was trying to grapple with. He was, like, trying to grapple with the fact that he was attracted to another woman. And it was just, oh, guys, I loved it so much. I highly recommend this series. If you haven't read it, you need to read it. So I kind of forgot what I was talking about. My husband called me in the middle of recording. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, Bratva Butcher. I know I was talking about that. You guys should read this series. And then I read a dark romance trilogy that I rated each book 5 stars, but it is a 6-star series. The Edge of Darkness trilogy. Guys, I finally read this. I have been putting this off for so long because I know that it was going to completely destroy me. Like, this was going to hurt. And it did. But I loved it so much. We have insatiable, voracious, and then restitution. So this is very, very dark. Like, this deals with some heavy topics. So if you want to read this, definitely check those trigger warnings because you're gonna need them. This is a lot of pain and suffering. Two main characters, Cade Mitchell, Stacey Rhodes. Love them. I love them so much and obsessed with Cade. Also really love Cade's father, Tobias. Yeah, he's like surprisingly funny. Like, he's psycho, but he's hilarious. And he actually has his own book, Psychotic Obsession. I haven't read that yet though because I'm scared because that one doesn't have a happy ever after. And after reading this, I couldn't handle reading a book without a happily ever after. Like, I needed something that was going to lift my spirits. So I didn't read that yet. I will eventually. But yeah, 6-star trilogy. Loved it so much. I understand why everyone is obsessed with this series. I completely understand. Now for our honorable mention, which is Bratha Night by T.J. Maguire. So this one is the third book in the Bratha series. So this is the book that I rated 4.5 stars. This is Second Chance, very emotional. I just love this series, honestly. You like dark mafia romances? Literally, hello. So this one follows Nikolai and Tatiana. Tatiana is Ilyana's best friend, and Ilyana is from the first book, Bratha Bride. So it's best friend's brother and secret relationship. So yeah, those are my favorite reads from quarter one. I will be doing another one of these in June, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.